December. I'm sorry. We're not in December anymore. We're in January. This is January 2nd. January 2nd, 2023. Second day of this new year, man. I had a brother who, just came down from New Orleans. And I haven't seen him since 2017. It's just wild, like the last time I saw him, this guy had a full head of red hair. And today he has a full head of gray and a little bit of red hair. It's like the part of the Interstellar movie when, like, right after they left the planet that had the really high waves, and he went back to the ship, and the guy they were with had aged so many years. That's what it feels like, man. And I think his daughter was born in 2011, so, I'm seeing her when she's 6. And today she's like 12 or 13. Family was such a big thing growing up. Like these nieces and nephews of mine, like, I have so much family in my hometown who are gonna grow up without me, without knowing who I am. And the wild part about knowing who I am is I constantly change. But anyway. January 2nd, 2023. Today could be day one. Today could be day one. Yesterday was my day one, Today will be day 2 of my workout consistency. I'm about to go work out right now. There was a friend of mine I spoke with, January 1st, 2023. And the wild part is him saying, you're getting older when a guy says we made it and it's because we're still alive. There are many people who didn't get to see this age, and like Dame Dash said, man, I still feel crispy. I still feel very crispy. I have a few aches, but I'm fine. You know what I mean? That was just wild, man. It's the wild part of these days. The wild part about these days is it all feels like one day. It all feels like, and it really all is one long day. We just use the calendars and the watches as tools of measurement, but it's all truly one moment. And this is the exact same moment. And when I say moment, it's like, you go to sleep and you wake up, you think it's another day, but it's the exact same moment that existed when you went to sleep. You know what I mean? You're just on a planet that's turning. And the new day is, I think it's called a solar cycle. When you get tired and you wake up when the sun returns. You know what I mean? This source of energy that is the sun. But to get back to that original thought, this moment, man, that I used to share with so many people that are no longer here, that's some wow stuff. I'm trying to be clean. I think eventually the filter will drop, but we'll see. But yeah, man, just about to go hit this workout, man. Just wanted to touch bases. Big moments of today for me, got to see my brother, man. Haven't seen him in a while. It was, had a long, solid conversation. You know what I mean? Got to reminisce a little bit. I've become a huge Iron Man fan. I recently saw Iron Man 1, 2, and 3, and I've always been a Bruce Wayne guy, but Tony Stark, bro, is rising up in the rankings so fast. Like, this is the last thing I'll say before I go. How does Bruce Wayne compete with Tony Stark? How do you do that? You know what I mean? When you look at how this guy is able to strap on these metal suits, even before the nanotechnology, just the way he's able to call it from long distances, and it just clamps on his body, and he becomes this being that can fight Thanos, that can fight the Hulk. You know what I mean? You could go toe to toe with the Hulk. But I guess, you look at Bruce Wayne with enough preparation, but that's just where I am. I guess, from what my brother said, I should, Bruce Wayne should still be number one. But, man, Tony Stark, bro. Yeah, man, whoever you are, who's ever is listening, I'm just gonna, run through these videos, you know what I mean? I'm eventually, I'll eventually get into like health. I'll get into a little bit of health right now. Like recently, there are these shots. These shots that you could buy from Whole Foods. You get it from Whole Foods, or you could get them from Sprouts, and they're called Vive, V-I-V-E, Vive. It's what I've been on lately. And there are these ginger shots. There are oil of oregano shots. There's some garlic shots. I haven't tried the garlic shot yet, but man. There's the turmeric shots, but they're supposed to boost immunity. It's supposed to be good for digestion, and it's supposed to be anti-inflammatory, just overall good for your health. And I've been consuming these lately, and especially if I feel sickness approaching, like I go right for these shots and it knocks it out. You know what I mean? But that's just a little bit. My message to you is, is my message to you? This is what I've been into lately is it's not about what happens. It's about how you respond. You know, you may be approached with dark spirits, but you have the power. You have the power to transform that darkness into light. You know, maybe not in every case, but in most cases, you can transform darkness into light. We'll talk later.